pretty much there. We're like 30 seconds away. Okay. We'll begin in a seated meditation, so in Sukhasana. Spine nice and long. Just take a moment to breathe here, to settle into the space. Follow the breath wherever it is going in your body. And allow it to travel freely. And just following the breath from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Follow it down the spine on the exhale and on the inhale, drawing up the earth's energy through your root. Today we are gathering for the Fall Equinox, this time of complete balance and harmony in the world around us. And hopefully, after this practice, within you. We are at the edge, the cusp of this fall equinox, so I'm trying to incorporate the last little bit of this yummy energy. We can kind of feel around us that the earth is in balance and harmony as we're transitioning into this next chapter, this next season of our life, of nature. And we can take some notes from what we're seeing in the world around us, looking at our ability to release what we no longer need, and also to gain nourishment during this time. We're looking at all of the seeds that we planted in the spring and taking stock of our personal harvest, finding gratitude for all of the experiences of growing, of nurturing, of nourishing ourselves and our goals, manifestations, whatever it is that we are wanting to align with. So during the practice today, keep that in the back of your mind or in your heart that we are finding gratitude for this experience, for this last 6 months or so, where we've been tending to our personal gardens. All the sticky, weedy situations and all the beautiful abundance that we have harvested along the way. It's all a beautiful cycle of balance, of death, growth, creation, all of it. Take a moment to set your intention for this practice. Whatever you would like to focus on releasing or finding gratitude for as we move through the sequence. And when you're ready, we'll begin in dragonfly. So bringing the legs out in front. We'll be doing half dragonfly to start on the right side. So draw the left foot in towards the midline. And just find that lengthened spine again, connecting with the breath, the base of your spine and the crown of your head, and following the breath throughout your practice today at whatever pace is good for you. It can be an even count, wherever the breath is. Just allow it to flow. Feel into where it's going in this posture. Have your supports nearby. using any props, blocks, blankets, or bolsters throughout the practice today. Always taking care of our bodies, making sure that we are supporting ourselves in our journey. On the inhale, raise the arms up overhead, stretching, lengthening the spine, and turning the body towards the right leg. Exhale, keeping the spine nice and long, planting the hands, and allow the spine to round and the head to hang heavy here. You can use a block here for your forehead if you would like, or just allow your head to be pulled towards the earth, the crown of your head to be pulled towards the earth. And as you settle in, we will be using affirmations throughout today's practice. Affirmations are a great way for us to focus on an intention for each posture. They're a way for us to see where our energy is aligned. If we feel activated or withdrawn, maybe when we say an affirmation, and there's some opportunity for curiosity there to lean into whatever it is that is coming up for you. So, our first affirmation here is I am steady, strong, and fluid. I am steady, strong, and fluid. Release any props, walk the hands back, bringing the head up flat. And stretching both legs out in front, maybe shaking them out a little bit. Maybe windshield wipers, back and forth with the knees. Do whatever feels good to your body. And extending the left leg out and drawing the sole of the right foot towards the midline. Finding that lengthened spine again. And if there's a lot of space here between your knee and the floor, feel free to place a blanket, pillow, or block under there. And on the inhale, drawing the arms up and turning towards that left leg. Exhale, fold over, allow the spine to round, the head to hang heavy or be wherever it is today with a support or just allowing yourself to rest here. If you're up here, that's okay. Wherever you are is okay. Don't feel the need to draw yourself deeper into a pose. Just allow yourself to arrive wherever it is that you are today. And I am steady, strong, and fluid. Think about how that feels. Does it feel true? Is there some retraction there? I am steady. I am strong. I am fluid. And gently walk the hands back, bring the head up low. We'll move into fire log. Right leg on top, crossing the legs in front of you, right ankle on top of the left knee. You can also just sit in Sukhasana if this is a little too much today. Feel into where your body is. I notice I'm very tight in my right hip today. So I'm going to place a block here under my right knee on top of my left foot just to close the gap and provide a little extra support. Finding that nice long spine here, feeling into the root, into the hips, sinking into the earth here, thinking about anything you're wishing to let go of, opening up the space and clearing away any stagnant energies that may be residing in your root, any areas that you are feeling unsafe or unstable, maybe unsure of this next step, any doubts there. What are the stories at the root today? And gently release any props and unwind, maybe even supporting your limbs as you unwind very slowly. Stretch into the legs, maybe pointing and flexing the toes, making any movements that feel good to release the hips here. And left leg on top this time. Shins parallel-ish or taking Sukhasana as well. And using any props to support yourself here, we're allowing gravity to assist you. Find the breath along that central column of energy from your root to your crown. Allow it to travel freely, tuning back into that even pace of breath. Our affirmation here: in moments of transition, I find balance. In moments of transition, I find balance. Whatever you're transitioning into, whatever next phase you are moving towards, reminding ourselves we find balance. Every step we take, we are arriving exactly where we're meant to be. Aligning and feeling in balance and harmony within creates harmony in our external world. Release any props, and again, gently unwinding. And shake it out. We'll move into cat-cows. So using a blanket for your knees maybe, or folding your mat over, whatever feels the most comfortable for you. You can also do these seated as well from Sukhasana. So finding tabletop here with our knees stacked underneath our hips and our wrists stacked under our shoulders. Fingertips spread nice and wide. And we're pressing into the earth through the palms of our hands. And on the inhale, we are dropping the belly and drawing the gaze upward. Allow the tailbone to rise. Exhale, pushing away from the earth, gently inviting the navel back towards the spine. Rounding the spine and tucking the tailbone here. Inhale, dropping the belly, tailbone rises, gaze comes up. Just feel through these with your breath at your own pace. feel into your body. There's sticky spots. Spend some extra time there. If it feels good to you. You can isolate the rib cage, some barrel roll, even the hips, and some asymmetrical movements if you'd like, such as a figure eight. If you would like to take cat-cows as a seated cat-cow from Sukhasana, exhaling, sending the spine back, chin to chest, rounding, inhaling, coming forward, circling around in one direction and then the other. Just feeling the breath, following it as it moves through your spine, through the hips, to the crown of the head. Three more breaths here. Coming back to neutral tabletop. Bring the knees width of the mat, big toes together, and send the hips back. Sink the hips back towards the earth as we prepare for a wide-legged child's pose. Allow the hips to sink here and gently walk the hands out, bringing your forehead to the mat or to a block. Our affirmation here, I celebrate my personal harvest. I celebrate my personal harvest. Think of all the things that you are grateful for, all the seeds that you planted and are coming to fruition. Tapping back into the gratitude, into the heart center. Gaze comes towards the hands at the top of the mat. And gently move forward, coming into Sphinx pose. Elbows under the shoulders. Legs come out long behind you. Forearms pressing into the earth here, lifting up. Shoulder blades draw together. Allow the hips to be heavy, to just be held. Gaze comes between the hands, or you can allow your head to hang heavy or rest on a block here. Here we're thinking about opening the heart up, opening the heart center to the front of the mat. And our affirmation here, gratitude fills my heart. Gratitude fills my heart. Maybe thinking of a time where you were tuned in, dialed into an immense sense of gratitude or joy. And feeling into that, seeing if you can reconnect in the heart center with that moment. I fill my heart with gratitude. Bringing a block to the top of your mat. Extend the left arm out and thread the needle from Sphinx on the right side, resting your head on the block, reaching with the left fingertips, and then sinking that shoulder blade down the back. You can also take a bind if that feels comfortable to you, or placing your hand resting on the small of your back. Feel into the shoulder stretch here, the opening in the back side of the heart center. Draw the left hand back under the shoulder, pressing away from the earth, gently unwinding through center and just resting your forehead on your forearms at the top of the mat. Take a couple of rounds of breath here before moving to the opposite side. So reaching the right arm out in front of you, feeding the left arm through and resting on that left shoulder, head resting on a block or support. Feeling the opening now in the left shoulder. Still the backside of our heart space. Let go of any tension you are holding in your legs. Allow your hips to sink to the earth. As you breathe here in this space, think about any stories that you are holding on to in your heart that you can release, that you can let go of. Anything not serving you, not serving love. Draw the left hand under, or right hand under the right shoulder and press away from the earth, gently unwinding and allowing yourself to rest here at center just for a moment. When you're ready, drawing the hands under the shoulders, pressing back and finding tabletop again. And then from tabletop, walking or stepping the right foot forward to find dragon on the right side. The right foot meets the hands. We'll inhale, draw the arms up, reaching towards the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms, gentle back bend here. Inhale, coming back up. Interlace the fingers and place them behind the right knee. Make any adjustments that you need to feel stable and secure in this posture. You can tuck the back toes if you're feeling a little wobbly. Using any props for your knees for support. And gently deepening that lunge here, knee tracing over the middle toe. Since we're supported on the floor here, we can allow our knee to go past our ankle. See if you can find your edge of where you can hold this pose and then back off just a little bit. And allow yourself to be at about 80%, 70, 80%. You can bring the hands down to blocks on either side of the right foot, allowing the hips to sink a little deeper here, deepening the lunge. Feel into if this is right for you. We never want to feel any pain or pulling. Sensations are okay as long as you can discern whether or not it's pain or just slight tightness, maybe in the muscles. You know your body well, better than I do. Exhale, gently press back into that half split, toes pointed towards the front of the mat. A little release here in the right hamstring, in the hip. We'll move back through tabletop, walking or stepping that right leg back, finding that neutral position, resetting here, knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, and stepping or walking the left foot forward to meet the hands. Press through the soles of the feet here, sole of the left foot, top of the right foot, inhale. Draw the arms up, reaching, reaching, reaching. Exhale, cactus the arms, little back bend. Inhale, arms come up, fingers interlace and place them behind the left knee. Make any adjustments and alignment that you need to make here. Shoulders down away from the ears. Tucking the toes if needed. Our affirmation here, I embrace this season of change. I embrace this season of change. When you're ready, if you would like to move deeper into the lunge, placing blocks on either side, allowing the hips to sink here, gaze comes forward, lengthen the spine. I embrace this season of change. 3 more breaths here. Exhale, send the hips back, half split on the left side. Toes pointed towards the front of the mat. Release and gently make your way to laying on your back. Laying flat on your back, head facing me. Bring the soles of the feet hip distance apart, knees bent. And just windshield wiper the knees back and forth gently here. Nice and slow, keeping the hips in contact with the earth. Coming back through center. Prepare for reclined pigeon on the right side. So crossing the right leg over ankle on top of the left thigh, behind the left knee. Knees bent. Left knee bent. Yes. We'll just pause here for a moment, breathing into the stretch. Right knee moving towards the back of the room. Opening up that right hip. And keeping the legs in this shape, we will draw the left knee in towards the chest, grabbing on wherever we can, maybe interlacing our fingers behind the left thigh. Perfect. Moving down to the left thigh if that feels good to you, as to not put extra tension on your knee. Nice stretch through the right hip here. Feet flexed. Our affirmation here, I release what no longer serves me. I release what no longer serves me. And dropping the left foot down to the mat, gently unwinding. Pull the knees in towards the chest or stretch the legs out long, whatever feels good to you here. And knees bent hip distance apart. And crossing the left ankle behind the right knee. Taking a moment here, feeling into our left side, how our left hip feels. I release what no longer serves me. When you're ready, drawing that right knee in towards the chest. And gently release. Right foot to the mat. Gently unwinding. Taking any final stretches you would like to take before your final Shavasana. And getting comfortable. Where you would like to rest for the last little bit of this practice. We'll have a little bit of a guided meditation. So just feel into where your breath is flowing in your body again. Resting here, following the breath from the crown of the head to the base of the spine, connecting with that central column of energy within us. Following the breath to the crown on the inhale, on the exhale, down into your root. On the next round, as you exhale, see if you can follow the breath all the way to the soles of the feet. Feel the connection, the presence with the earth here. And on the inhale, following the breath just above the crown of the head. Connecting with the universe, your guides, your soul star. Feel that connection of divine guidance and earthly presence, grounding and nurturing. And draw your awareness to your left hand, to the palm of the left hand. Feel the breath flow here. The back of the left hand and the wrist. Moving up to the elbow, and the breath flowing to the shoulder. Notice now the entire left side of your body, just the left side. Feel its weight here. Feel it held by the earth. All the way from the crown of your head to the sole of your left foot, the entire left side of your body activated here. Maybe imagine a full moon shining above the left side of your body. Its cool light illuminating your skin. Awareness now in your right hand, right palm. Breath flowing here. In the back of the right hand. The wrist, elbow, breath flowing to the right shoulder. Feeling now just the right side of the body active. The breath flowing through this space. From the crown of the head to the sole of the right foot. And imagine a bright sun shining on just the right side of the body. Feel its warmth on your skin. And see if you can follow the breath to your midpoint. Find your midpoint in your body between the right and the left, the universe and the earth, the crown of your head and the soles of your feet. Find the midpoint within you. And breathe into this space and anchor here. Here you are both masculine and feminine, the sun, the moon, the earth, the sky, in complete balance and harmony. Feel into this harmony within you. This is your anchor as the world moves around you, as life swirls around and unfolds. You remain anchored in balance and harmony. You are strong and guided fluid during times of transition. Be here in this space in perfect harmony and balance within. When you're ready, gently begin to deepen your breathing, awakening your physical body, coming back to the space. Making gentle movements, and coming to a seated position facing me. And on the inhale, we'll circle sweep the arms up overhead. Nice big stretch, lengthening the spines. Hands together. Exhale, hands at heart center. Another big inhale in. Exhale, sigh it all out. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice of yin yoga under the fall equinox energies. It is my greatest wish that you have found balance and harmony within and will thus see it in your external reality. I hope that you carry the benefit of tonight's practice with you throughout the rest of your evening and the rest of your week. Sat Nam, may you align with your favorite flavor of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.